We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. John Lester is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully, he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Pitch on the way. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0. But we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Batting third, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Now the first pitch here from Lester, and he lays off there, 1-0. Judge, base runner at first with one out. Two and 0. they'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Three and two to the Yankees center fielder.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another payoff pitch, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Stepping into the box, Torres. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. First and second now, one man out. One and one to count. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Giancarlo Stanton now. His past history against John Lester, he's gone 2 for 8. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Stanton playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
3-0 to him now. Ready with the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hayward on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Masahiro Tanaka gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Stanton coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. One out, nobody on. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, not shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. Baez has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Way outside. 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Ball 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Gary Sanchez.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Now Lester's 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Fouled off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now another 0-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. His past history against John Lester, he has an even 10 hits in 47 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Count even now at 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. And he lays off again, ball 3.
3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Encarnacion, the runner at first with 2 gone. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. And he takes a called strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. He threw first and hustling for second. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one. No one out with a runner at second. One and one to Schwarber.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And it's 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Now another 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today.
Fifth.
And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
So a runner on second with one down now. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
And he'll just watch the splitter here. 2-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, DJ LeMahieu hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, 2 now from Lester. Liner towards second. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a fastball inside. 1-0. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. LeMahieu on at first. Nobody out. The 2-1 home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Third inning, no score to this point. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's Lester now on 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3-2 pitch. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and 1 strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. To 1-2 now. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll take a look at ball 1. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Ready with the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The set and the 1-1. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 1 and the Cubs nothing. At the plate, Jason Hayward as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jason Hayward.
Pitch on the way. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, John Lester, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Strike 2 swinging. Heading out toward shallow right. Judge is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Tanaka gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
3-0 now. Oh, had the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Nick Castellanos now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've earned 5 walks in the game. And he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now in the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Encarnacion.
First delivery to him on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now Lester's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he struck him out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in now, Masahiro Tanaka. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Schwarber has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Javier Baez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Javier Baez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. The 1-1 home. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Yanked on the ground down the line. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in now, Aaron Judge. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
99, Aaron Judge.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now Lester deals the 1-2. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Labor Torres.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Torres. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Hard hit ball to second. There to play it is Zobrist, and there's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And he fouls this one off. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And that's in there, base hit. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
The batter, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Striding in, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Middle of the night on the north side. It's now 2-0 New York. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off For the Cubs,
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
the catcher.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, into the bleachers, and gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Now back.
Into the box, Ben Zobrist. As he rips it on the ground to second. Torres brings it in on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, Jason Hayward.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Albert Almora is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester.
Albert Almora.
And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To third. LeMahieu's got it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. 5 innings complete, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. David Phelps takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 37, David Phelps.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Didi Gregorius.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for a strike.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. The 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion is past batting line against David Phelps. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-1. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
The pitcher, number 19, Masahiro Tanaka.
So here now's the pitcher, Masahiro Tanaka. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack, minimize pitches against these guys, and put them away early.
Now the 2-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Gregorius, a runner at second with 1 away. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. A ball and a strike. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's the 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Here's the payoff pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three runs already home here. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
There's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Settling in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hicks over at second. Torres on at first with 2 down. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-1 home is a curveball taken low for a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And the count will be full. Two men are on with 2 men out. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hayward has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Through 5.5, it's 5-1 Yanks. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman. The 1-1 is a slider that can't catch the outside. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And a full count now, 3-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he got him.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
In now, Javier Baez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tanaka gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Popped up. LeMahieu on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're down here 5-1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Number 56 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 56.
Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hard hit ball to short. There's Baez. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
One gone here in the Yankee seventh. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. At the knees, strike one. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead this one though 5-1. The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. Down and away, ball one.
1-1.
Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Back goes Stanton, and this one is gone. A home run.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now standing in now, Wilson Contreras. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Coming to the plate now, Ben Zobrist, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him, and he gets ahead 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And costly, as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Grounded to the right. Taken in by Encarnacion. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Here's Jason Hayward now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Contreras on third with 2 out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Pause, and the 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Look like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
Victor Caratini will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
Skied down the left field line. Stanton sprinting after it, and they can't run it down. Tanaka pauses. Here it is on 0-2. Ball 1, well below the zone. Caratini, a native of Puerto Rico. He's a second-year big leaguer. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out with the man at first. Popped up. LeMahieu shading to his right, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Yankees 5 and the Cubbies 3. Steve Cishek been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41, Steve Cishek.
Gio Urshela is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-1. Here it is. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. 8th inning now from Chicago. The Yankees leading this one on the road as you take a look at our tail of the tape thus far.
LeMahieu.
So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way, and he takes ball 1. Now the 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. 2-0 count. The pitch. It's the zone, high and inside, but still a strike. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 2-2 back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Dan, tell me how frustrating that is right there. He comes unglued the pitch before, and then he shortens his swing, and he's able to fight you off for a 2-strike knock.
Sometimes, Mark, that's how you can get fooled as a pitcher. You see that previous pitch, you see that big swing, and you're expecting another big swing, but what does he do? He shortens it up and hits a bullet for a base hit.
Aaron Judge will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 1 for 4. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Here's the 1-1. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Here it comes on 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. Still 1-2. LeMahieu is off at first with 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible. But that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Digging in, Torres. It was a walk in his last trip. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Two men are on with 2 men out. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, and it remains 5-3. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Anthony Rizzo. Previous history against Dylan Betances. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one. Kept the hitters off balance and was a lot of fun to watch.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike one. Bases are empty. One man out. There's a shot out to right center field. Turning for second is Castellanos. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Standing in as the potential tying run, Javier Baez. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Here's the first pitch to him. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Two and 0 now. Drilled on the ground to short. Gregorius is there, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, Red.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. That's inside. 2-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3-0 to him now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Castellanos at third with 2 away. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken, but called a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Betances sets. Here's the 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
And a beautiful knuckle curve in there for a called strike 3, and that will be out number 3. Cubs strand a couple. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Rowan Wick enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Now, Cameron Maben will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Number 38, Cameron Maben.
And that misses, ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Pitch, a fastball inside, and he's struggling here. It's 3-0. DJ LeMahieu would be next. Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So digging in now, DJ LeMahieu. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0 pitch. Ball 3. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 7-3 ball game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Brandon Morrow takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. In now, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Yankees 7 and the Cubbies 3. Chad Green, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Wilson.
Here comes the first pitch. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Now batting, Ben Zobrist. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 1-0 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Popped high in the air. Gregorius is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 15, Brandon Morrow.
Daniel Descalso will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Daniel Descalso.
Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Contreras leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And tonight's final, 7-3. So the Bronx Bombers led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Masahiro Tanaka takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. The loss goes to John Lester. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.